Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Heart TFS. Today we have another NBA prize pick video for you guys. 5 picks for today. Before I get into that, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I do appreciate all the support. Doing a $250 giveaway once I hit 500 YouTube subscribers and then 300 plus Twitter followers. So make sure to follow me on Twitter, Heart TFS, and engaging with you guys more. So answering any questions you guys have. Talking, prize picks, NBA DFS for DraftKings. Putting up my core plays for that, putting up extra prize pick lines. So ton of stuff on Twitter. Make sure to follow me there. Once again, doing a giveaway at $250 giveaway at 300 plus Twitter followers and 500 YouTube subscribers. So hopefully we get that within the next week, 2 weeks, and then we can do that giveaway for you guys. But we have 5 picks for tonight. Let's get into it. I guess before I get into that, or into these picks, tonight we went 3 of 5. Clay hit, Steph hit, and then Drew hit. Draymond missed by 3 points. As I said, risky. Don't play him if you don't want to. And then Bane missed by, I think it was two points. So a little unfortunate. 3 to 5 if you did play Draymond. 3 out of 4 if you didn't play him. So, back in the winning streak, back in the winning ways, which we do like to see. I do think today's going to be the 5 out of 5. I feel it. Lock it in, boys. We're going to get the 5 out of 5 today. We're going to 10 times our money, and we are going to cash it in at the bank. Lock it in. But first one I have for today is Kyle Lowry over 9.5 projected points. Reason why I like this is, let's go to Kyle Lowry. It says he's questionable. He should play. Don't expect anything. Expect his workload to increase. So I do expect Kyle Lowry to get back to kind of his normal-ish minute mark of around 30 plus, closer to 32-ish, 3. But yeah, I expect him to get aggressive this game. 25 minutes, 0-4. He's got his normal rebounds, kind of not his normal assists, but he just was bad. The whole Miami Heat team was bad. Embiid came back, and they just kind of all got scared, didn't perform well. I expect Kyle Lowry to step up. The reason is he's experienced, he's good, and they need someone to step up as a scorer in that main starting 5. With Embiid back, I don't think Bam's gonna be able to step up, so that leaves Kyle Lowry. Tyrese Maxey is not good at defense. He's a little weak. Kyle Lowry should be able to get open, at least lead to a couple more assists, but I do expect Kyle Lowry to score more here. On the season, he averaged 13. As we saw versus Atlanta, wasn't super aggressive, but was able to score. I just expect Kyle Lowry to step up. I know he's not too involved in the offensive game, but when you have Tyrese Maxey as your matchup, you're going to have to step up. Expect Kyle Lowry to do that. I wouldn't mind getting into his over on assists. Way too low. Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to, so whatever you guys want to do, I think I'm going to switch it with the assist for now, but I really like the over on his points, but I think this over on assist is a little bit safer. As you can see, he's gone in, average about 7.4 on the season. Against Atlanta, he had 5, 2, but then 9, 3, 10. So I do like the over on assists. I expect this Heat team to do a lot better than what they've done recently. Next one I have is the over on Joel Embiid, 23.5 points. Let's pull him up. Reason I like this, 36 minutes coming back from that injury. Didn't shoot his normal amount of closer to 20 times. Got to the free throw line. That's always kind of secure for Joe. He's going to get fouled, but he usually shoots a little bit more, closer to 20-ish times a game. So expect that number to bump up. Got 18 points when he didn't even play that well. And it's just Joel Embiid. He's averaging, 30 points per game on the season. He's MVP Embiid. The Heat defense is good. They're going to try to scheme, to limit Embiid, but he's 7 foot. It's really going to be impossible to stop Embiid. Bam is probably going to get in foul trouble, so really like the over on Embiid in a bounce back spot. 1 game under his belt in the series coming off the injury. I think he's going to, flow a lot better in the second game that he's back. So I really like the over on points for him there. And I know I'm doing this the night of, or I guess the night before these games, so they don't have a fantasy score. So definitely make sure to follow me on Twitter to know what official picks I actually make from this video. These are kind of just, picks I like as of right now, obviously the night before, so they may change. So definitely follow me on Twitter. The third one I like is the over on Chris Paul. If you took him last game, I feel very, very bad for you. I was there. Obviously, I took him both DFS and PrizePicks, and he was horrendous. If you guys didn't watch the games, trust me, you should be thanking yourself. 37 minutes, only shot the ball 9 times. Obviously, you're like, oh, shot at 5 or 9. That's pretty good. Didn't get to the free throw line at all. 12 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 26 fantasy points. Terrible, terrible, terrible. First quarter, he had 6 turnovers. First half, 7 turnovers. He had 7 turnovers and 7 points in the first half. He was god-awful. I've never seen anyone so bad. Point guard position, with that much experience, that good of a point guard, play that bad in a playoff game. He was brutal. Honest to God, I'm not ragging on him. He was terrible. Absolutely brutal. This game looks a lot closer than it was. The Mavs pretty much had like a 10 to 15 point lead the whole time. I think the Suns chipped into it by like 9 or 8 at one point, but it really wasn't close. The Suns were terrible. So love the bounce back spot here for Chris Paul. I think, the points, rebounds, and his assists is a little bit safer than just the points, because you could see him, I think his points are at 16 and a half, so he needs 17. And I think that's just a little too risky. Obviously, he's done well recently, but, one of those games without Chris Paul, and, he can score. It's a good matchup for him. I just think it's a little risky with his points, because sometimes he's not aggressive. And when he's averaging, where is he? Almost 11 assists per game on the season. Playoffs hasn't really been there. I'm not really sure, because he's kind of had to score more, especially that last game against the Pelicans, but then 3, 8, 4. He's just not playing normal Chris Paul ball. Expect him to bounce back. Like just a little bit more of a cushion with the rebounds and assists to be able to get to that 30.5 mark rather than go to the points. If I would be interested to see what his fantasy score is. Obviously, it's the night before, so they don't have it up yet. But once again, follow me on Twitter for my official picks. But these 3 really like as of right now. Fourth one, like the over on DeAndre Ayton. Once again, another pick I feel very bad for. I end up going the route of the PRA, because I was like, if he doesn't get 17 points, I think, what was the last game? Was it 16.5? I think his projected points was 17 last game. And so, or maybe it was 16.5. Who knows? Either way, he got 16. He missed it. I was like, oh, go the PRA route. Hopefully he gets a little bit more rebounds to have it a little bit safer of a cushion, and in case he does have a bad shooting game. He missed that by 0.5. He had 27 out of his 27.5 prop. Obviously, the points missed by a half, so it was just a bad night. Bad night when it comes to the Suns props. But the reason why I like him is, as we saw in that first game against Dallas, 25 points, 8 rebounds. They really featured in the offense. As you said, shot the ball 20 times. He's a decent free throw shooter, so if they do foul him, he'll probably make his 3 throws. But last game, or the game before that, foul trouble, only 9 points. Really didn't play. I don't think he played the second half at all, really. And then last game, 16 and 11 in 33 minutes, only shot the ball 12 times. The Suns' offense was just brutal. They really didn't involve him much in the game. So I do expect Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton and Booker to get back to their normal offense of a lot of pick and rolls, featuring DeAndre Ayton down low. It's a huge mismatch going against those Mavs bigs. Those Mavs bigs are terrible. Terrible at defense. DeAndre Ayton should feast, so I do expect him to get back to that projected points mark. They're going to need him to score well and Booker to score well to win this game. Do expect a nice bounce back spot for them. Expect Chris Paul to bounce back. So I really like the Suns guys against the Mavs. And the last one, as you can tell, Devin Booker over points. Obviously, he's not done well in the past 5 games, with one of those being, that was the first playoff. Yeah, that was the first playoff game. But yeah, I just expect, I'm a bounce back type of person, if you guys haven't, been able to tell already. And what am I looking for? I am looking for Devin Booker. Boom. Average almost 27 points per game on the season. As you see, he's done well. 30 points, shot the ball well. Obviously, last game was terrible. I don't really think you can count that. The game before that, 23, but shot 7-20, 1 of 5, wasn't good from 3. Obviously, that last game versus the Pelicans, he was bad. But before that, 31, 25, 33, 32. 41. He's a volume scorer. Expect him and the whole Suns team to figure it out, especially those main 3 guys. That's why I have them in my prize picks for today. Expect them to figure it out. Expect them to do well. And yeah, expect Kyle Lowry to step up, and then Joel Embiid. So those are the 5 picks I like as of right now. Gonna be another one of those days where I probably do 2 lines. We'll probably do at least a few of these picks from the video if I don't do all 5, and then I'll probably do some more picks kind of centered around Luka, maybe Brunson, maybe some of these guys like DFS and Reggie Bullock. But as of right now, a night before, these are the 5 picks I'm interested in, and you guys should be interested in as well, because of what I said, because of what you guys know, and kind of how we expect the game to go tomorrow. So once again, follow me on Twitter. I will update my picks. We know when we get the fantasy score props out, when we just know a little bit more information for tomorrow. But once again, follow me on Twitter for that and the extra pick play, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. So once again, thank you guys for liking, subscribing, commenting. Let's try to get to 25 likes. Do appreciate all the support. And these are the 5 picks as of right now. Probably will change a few and probably make some extra plays. So once again, for the 8th time in a row, follow me on Twitter. Thanks, guys. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on Twitter. Peace.